Good morning. Good coffee and vinyl morning. Cheers. Does it feel like a Saturday? Does it feel like a Saturday, anybody? Does a little bit for me. Because we do appointment shopping here at Record Crate, and because I travel from shop to shop, and because I have people scheduled for today, I'm gonna put this on. And because I have people scheduled for Saturday, it feels like a Saturday. But hey, there you go. Wonderful week, busy week. It's still happening. I'm packaging stuff and getting it ready for the post person to pick up. And 2 more packages to pack and I'll be okay. And I can't find a Chemical Brothers record. It bothers me. And so I'll continue to look for that. And then I'll just check to make sure I haven't forgotten anything. Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started showing some stuff. So I put some pre-owned records on eBay. Wish me well. First run of this, folks. It's kind of scary. And so when I do that, I like to mark them and then I put them in the bins for sale. Then if anybody brings it to the counter and they want to buy it, I just take it off eBay. And so I've been doing like that for a long time. This is a really nice copy of High and Dry that I put up on eBay. And so I put a little marker on the back. I go through highlighters a lot around here. So there you go. This is a really cool soundtrack, Nightbreed. I've probably shown this before, but there we go. And this is a sealed Billy Joel. It's his Russian record, where he took his piano and he flipped it over on stage, and I don't know. This is grand piano, but I think it was the CP7, a Yamaha. So it's an electric piano, but anyway, it has the harp like a grand piano does. So yeah, there you go. Pogues, the Pogues. Yep, the Pogues. Ended up with another copy of this reunion by Jason Isbell. So put it up on eBay. It's funny how hot and desirable that record was for, a week or so. This is my sealed copy of Unforgettable Fire. Yeah. Good morning, TC. How are thee? Cheers. Thanks for stopping by. And you're going in the mail today, TC. Yep, I'm putting you in a box and shipping you away. So there you go. Pharaoh Sanders. And I started watching your... I started watching your unboxing of your RSD Record Store Day Drops 2020. Gotta make sure I say it right. And from Newberry Comics. And then I got to thinking, man, I love Newberry Comics. I would love to visit Newberry Comics. Then I got to thinking, I would love to have like a $30,000 grant, $50,000 grant, and just tour record stores and make an incredible documentary and all over the world, maybe $100,000. And I was thinking that would be so cool to do. I think about the documentary or the movie or the film in the summer. And that was awesome. And so it's just like, a continual crate dig. I would like that. More now than before, we're able to see more and more stores online, whether it's Instagram or YouTube, but just seeing inside the stores and checking everything out. I really like that. So even though I may not be able to physically hit all these stores, I can hit some of them. And I like to get a tour of Newberry Comics. Have you been to Newberry? This is Willie Nelson's third record, Good Times. Yeah. Hey, it looks like we have Greg here. Hey, good morning, Greg. Yeah, you're a new sub. I sub back to you. Cheers. Thanks for joining. Greg the Music Man. They barely have comics anymore. My pop figures called TV and film items such. Very few records or CDs. Really? Has it become a pop culture store? Yeah, maybe so. I don't know, but I have some of their records. Folks, I could arrange to have a Record Crate exclusive on purple pink vinyl. I could do that, but I don't have $50,000 capital to invest into that. But I could have exclusives. Not only will I have to invest, I'll have to try to sell it and get my money back. And as much as we love records and as much as we love music, there is a big marketing aspect with records and vinyl in the fact that you have such a short window for the buzz to happen. And sometimes it doesn't even happen. But I see wonderful records released that sit in the bins, and I'm like, come on, folks. This is Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. And there's going to be a new movie sometime or another. So anyway, these are on eBay. I'll put them in my bins, and that way when people come, if someone would like to buy it, they bring it to the counter, I'll just take it off eBay. Yeah, and I'll keep those in Raleigh. It's CDs and vinyl, it's coffee and vinyl, folks, but I tell you, I'm going to play this next. Joe Jackson Band. Okay, so it's an LP. It's an album called Number 4. But this disc right here is live. Joe Jackson Band live. So I'm looking forward to hearing that. Yeah. Not as pop culture as Spencer's is, but yeah, our local Newberry is 80% everything else anymore, and I actually like the one at Cape Cod Mall the best. Wow. Well, yeah. In Wake Forest, there's a comic book store, Brandon, and Play for Life, which is a Grateful Dead reference. Play for Life Comics, and I love going over there. I haven't been over there as much during the pandemic, but I do stop by occasionally and say hi. And he gets new comics in, and I used to try to go down. I think Wednesday's the new comic day, new release day, I think, and I would try to go down and look and see if there was anything that kind of caught my eye, and then he lets me know if he gets rock and roll comics in, and I like the rock and roll comics. I got some of the B-52s and Archies, and then Kiss, and then he lets me know if there's any Atari Age comics that come in. Okay, so let's look back at this week. I continued. It took many times to inspect this one CDs that were brought in as a buyback. Ended up getting them, and so that was cool. And so took a bunch of them to Wake Forest. And Wake Forest and Selma's where I'm selling CDs now. I have CDs here in Raleigh, but way back over there. And I just kind of have that area closed during the pandemic because this place is a huge mess now. And so with that said, I started inspecting another buyback yesterday, but I stopped just because there were so many that weren't beautiful. And I was like, I'm just going to make an offer sight unseen on everything. And one of the CDs that I was looking at was called, it was the members of the Talking Heads minus David. And I listened to that record that CD yesterday. I listened to probably 75% of it. I did a bunch of jumping around, and it was a time in their life. They probably needed to do that. But with that said, it's over. And so, they have Jerry Harrison, Casual Gods, Tom Tom Club, plus all these other adventures they're part of. And so I like the fact that they're focusing on Tom Tom, and Jerry Harrison's doing some stuff with some of the people who were associated with Arthur Russell. So I'm glad they're doing that rather than what they did on that record. But that's just my opinion. So I have another CD buyback that I'm going to begin inspecting, and it's right here, folks. And so I'm going to try to be as productive as I possibly can, and do this. I have people scheduled today from 10 o'clock to 5 o'clock in Raleigh. So light some incense for Record Crate to have a good day, because I don't know why so many people call me Keith, and I don't know where they get that from. Maybe Kirk Keith, but this happened all my life. Keith. And so they wrote me a nice little letter, which was nice because, I told them to letting things age. That was the pumping out sewage, if you will. Spoke with you earlier in the week about donating these CDs. Ooh, can you let me know if you're interested? Yeah, so anyway, let's take a look and see what we have here, folks. Oh, Sinatra's 80th. All the best? Okay, I'm familiar with Frank Sinatra, but I'm missing the 80th part. Yeah. Oh, not pretty. Not pretty at all. When I got here this morning, I started working. I'm like, man, I really want coffee right now. But I did wait, so I'm enjoying it now. And then I'll keep the bathroom busy all morning long. Pure for Rocket Rave. Pure Cult for rockers, ravers, lovers, and sinners. Interesting title. So is the band Pure Cult? Yep, the band is Pure Cult. Wait a minute. So Beggar's Banquet, is this part of... Wait a minute, this might be the Cult. It is the Cult. Yeah. Duh. It's not beautiful. Good morning, Carson. How are you? Yeah. I haven't even opened up the pop-out chat. I'll do that right now. Is she really go? I can't wait to listen to this, Joe Jackson. I did listen to, one of my favorite groups. Oh, they're so good. As a teenager growing up outside the city in suburbia and hearing these guys on the radio, Glass Moon, and then eventually never seeing Glass Moon play, but meeting the guy behind this, Dave Adams, and then meeting. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop me if you think you've heard this one before. Dang it, these twits can take off and go like crazy. I swear their robots are just firing them out like bullets. So I turn my phone to silent. I'm gonna put it right here in case there's anything I need to look at. And then of course later finding their records and buying their records and hearing the songs on the radio, growing up, and it's just so cool. So I was talking to communicating with someone about Glass Moon, just having a blast. And man, if you guys haven't, please YouTube Glass Moon and listen to them. Sometimes it's Glass Moon one word, sometimes it's Glass Moon two words, but they were very fortunate to be on major labels and to have one very successful song that got played all over the States, and it was a cover. But it's so funny because there he is right there, the talented Dave Adams. Of course, he doesn't live in the area anymore. Wish he did, because I would like to see him. But Rod Abernathy and Dave did a lot of work together. They're in a band called Slackmates, which I saw many times, and super talented people. But yeah, good stuff. Glass Moon, all their albums are good. And then he had a solo record, Dancing with Myself, I think. Dancing After Dark or something like that. Anyway, yeah. Nicole, especially if you like prog rock. Prog rock, I'm surprised prog rock people don't know about that. I'm sorry. Carson, perhaps you do know about that. Why did they bring me stuff that got ran over by a Toyota Camry? Oh, my stars. And I made a little note, free versus value. Oh, boy. Hey, but the things we do. Hey, at school, we have half the classes. You mean, so rather than your 45-minute class, you only go for like 22 minutes or something like that, which are double as. At school, we have half the classes, which are double as long, and double the breaks. Okay. At school, we have half the classes, which are double as long, and double the breaks. All right. How's that working out for you, sir? You're back on campus, right? YouTube. Let's check this one out. Which classes are you taking? Which double classes are you taking? Oh, boy. This is just plain out dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Hey, Mike, how are you? Cheers. Good morning. Okay. 4 classes instead of 8 is in subjects. Well, if you're doing, if the time of your class is double, that means you're only going to do that for the first half of the year. I mean, for instance, if you take English, 9th grade English, and your classes are double, you're only going to do it for half the year. Does that mean the second half of the year you're going to do 10th grade English? Yeah. This is okay. Yeah. Mike, get you some coffee. Well, we know spelling is. Cheers. And so you say, hey, good morning, T. How are they? Cheers, T. Um, This is Annie Lennox. I'm inspecting a different group of CD buybacks. Actually, they said value versus vinyl, value versus donation. So there we go. Oh, cool. Old school. Yeah. Mike, do you know about Glass Moon? Please tell me you do. Ugh. This one's not beautiful. Another Annie Lennox. But at least if I get these separated, I could put them in proper boxes and put them away. Mighty Mighty Ballstones. Let's face it, folks, it's the Mighty Mighty Ballstones. You got this. Yes, we do. We got it. What was the question again? Are you familiar with Glass Moon? Glass Moon, there's one of their records right there, Glass Moon. The Essential Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash. What was the question again? Yeah. And so you say, darn it. Digitally remastered from original master recordings. There you go. Why would you say that, Carson? It is 80s, Mike. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Wonderful prog rock. Yeah. Oh, my stars. How in the world? Let's see if you can see this, folks. You can see part of it right there. Oh, my stars. The funny thing is, it may play just fine. And Mike Sweeney, I listened to most of that Heads record yesterday. And Stevie Wonder Greatest Hits. I've never seen this on CD, but it's not pretty. This is Funky Central's, Barry White's all-time greatest hits, all greatest hits. Watch out, Carson. Mike's a mod. So is he. I didn't. I went to school. We learned all kinds of useless stuff. This one's not pretty. And so Carson, what classes are you taking? Please tell us. Oh, Blur. Oh gosh, has anybody discovered Blur? Oh, they're so good. So next week, folks, it was a thumbs up. Yeah. Oh, Brian Ferry, Roxy Music. Oh, gold. Gold. Anything Brian Ferry touches is gold. He needs to touch the CD to bring it back to new condition. Tones on Tell. I've never seen a Tones on Tell CD. I'm sure they're all over the place. Let me play this one. There was a Tones on Tell record store day last week. This is 9 Inch Nails. And so, oh boy, I don't even feel like inspecting these folks. They're so bad. This is Billy Idol. If you go to my Instagram page, my Wake Forest page, and start digging through the photographs, the images, you'll see something really cool. You'll see something really cool. This is a 3D set. The Beach Boys. Oh boy. That one's okay. Oh. That one's okay. Let's hit the third one. Well, there you go. It's beautiful. So there's a lot of Beach Boys here. EMI Special Markets. Yeah. Yeah. Hope it sounds good. Now, Stevie Wonder, Greatest Hits Volume 2. I only like his funky stuff. It's dirty, needs a bath. Yeah, I'll keep it. Songs in the Key of Life. Plant Music. That's not the name of the record. This is Louis Armstrong. Gold! Doesn't cut it. So far my stack is this tall of Not Beautiful and this tall of Beautiful. Does anybody here buy CDs? This is Columbia. The Essential Neil Diamond. He's an orphan. There's the next one. It's an orphan. It's Not Beautiful. Does anybody buy CDs? Oh, this is good. Brian Ferry. And if you do you notice the condition in the store that's not beautiful? Oh, this is the church. I've never seen this one. Dead Man's Hand. Oh. Their record labels in Raleigh now. Well, solo people. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah. I'm sure Steven has it, but I have to reach out to him and see if I got a lot of stuff put to this side that I need to reach out for your good TKR. You're learning. Carson. Totally serious, Carson. It's great to see a 15-year-old who's passionate about music. It's great that you have found the love that is mostly limited to people twice your age these days. Yeah. You know, I had that love at that age. I probably had that love at, I'm thinking 3 years old is what I remember playing the first record at my aunt's house. But I had that love. I never had anybody says, hey, let's get you this, let's get you that. And it wasn't until my mom would go visit a department store, or it was a store very much like Walmart called Rose's. And she would let me walk down the little strip of stores, and so I could go visit Radio Shack. And I would just go in there and look around and look around and look around. And that was my introduction to hi-fi. And little by little, I would lay away speakers and then a receiver and then get a turntable. And I was able to say goodbye to my little plastic tabletop suitcase. But dang, and that was probably at your age, Carson. And why in the world do they let somebody 15 put something on layaway? I have no idea, but I never heard. I listened to the radio. Never was exposed. You know, if someone had said, "Hey, look, there's this band called The Cure. Check out this record," I think my life would have changed. Definitely a plus in my book for sure. My brother was my first musical influence. Absolutely. And then I started loving music when I was about 3. So, hey, you're part of the 3 Club. There we go. Not only 3 people, but people. Yeah. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. But so few kids really got into it the way I did. I started collecting at 6 or 7. I haven't looked back. Yeah. Hey, good morning, Amy. Cheers. Good morning, Amy. Cheers. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And when you go there to shop, Mike, do you check the condition of the CDs and the vinyl? I was about 6. Yeah. Yeah. It was awesome. And then when I was at that age of getting my first little tabletop thing, and maybe my parents bought it because they saw that I had such interest in my aunt's record player. Ooh, this one's not pretty. You know, these CDs, are, I blame Russell. I blame Russell. His pocket. He put his phone in his pocket. Um, yeah. I mean, if it's something I'm going to have for myself, I take a chance and say, oh, this will probably play. But if I put a CD out there that's got marks on it for sale, people won't buy it unless I put it in the quarter bin or something like that. I'll say quarter, 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 then people buy anything. I didn't mean that in a disrespectful way, but if I put it out there for a quarter, people will take a chance on it. Yeah. Yeah. Probably more vinyl. Yeah. Yeah. So Carson, are you going to tell us what classes you're taking, or should I just forget about a lot? Yeah, absolutely. And I think it was like the Food Line or something. The grocery store would have, and occasionally I'll get stickers on that says non-food or something like that. Yeah. Mm-mm. I like the packaging of this. I like the front. I always thought it was really cool. Simplistic. Generic. Should have been on what's that cool movie? Oh, come on now. Repo Man. This would have been in the store, Repo Man, but it would say CD or music. Have you seen Has anyone seen Repo Man? Am I the only one that think that was such a cool movie? And so, oh my gosh, this is Nora Jones. She's missing that. And so I never had anyone that says, hey, you should check out this movie. It's really cool. I mean, I would go to movies, but it was during that time. During that time where it was just the most popular, the most commercial stuff. Yeah, not pretty. Is this the same one? Come Fly With Me. Yeah, it is the same one, but what's on the inside? Oh, Ashley Simpson. Ashley, how'd you get in this case? So I'll put that there, and then I'll take this here and put there, and take this here, and then I'll put Ashley inside here. And so then I corrected this, folks, and I got Nora Jones in the correct case, in the correct disc, and it's not beautiful. But I did it, folks. I did it. I remember the days when I could get 6 cut out 45s in a bag for 99 cents. Probably why I have too many singles in my collection. But that's awesome. I got a choice last year, but they dropped that, and they were just giving us their default classes. And what's considered default classes for you? So I have one of these, folks, and the disc is bad, but hopefully this will be an upgrade. It might be better condition than the one I have, but except for this disc. It happens a lot, folks. A double disc, one is okay, the other one is like, oh. I need to make a new CMV promo with just your facial expressions. Shocking. Don't scare yourself if you do. I like listening to Sarah McLachlan. I like her voice a lot. Gosh, she is such a cool cat. The Wallflowers, super popular in the 90s. And he does, looks like his father ran over that. He does resemble his father quite a bit in that photograph. And I think it's because maybe more of younger Bob Dylan was a visual. Yeah. Here's Train. Does anybody like Train? I have an Orphan Train up in Wake Forest. It was in another CD I got. Oh, this is horrible. I've always liked this cover. She's so cute. Big Head Todd and the Monsters. Well, of course, you know what my mother would say. Not beautiful. All right, please be beautiful, Al. Please be beautiful. but it is on a different label. I can't listen to Sarah McLachlan. I'm waiting for it to pop up here. It's so sad. Whenever those commercials come on, I don't have a television connected right now, folks, but not beautiful. Whenever those commercials come on, I just have to turn my head and go away. I cannot. So, it is not on HI. It's on the right stuff, so who knows what it sounds like. Yeah, not HI. Look, folks, I cannot believe my eyes. I cannot believe my eyes. Check this out, folks. All right, you ready? All right, everybody make sure they're glued to the screen. Check this out. There's the toilet. There's the toilet. It's on CD, but it's the toilet. I never knew. That is awesome. Wow. It's probably been on CD like that for years. Check this out, folks. Got little horns going right here. I'll be like Endora. This is awesome. I never knew. What a great discovery. My cat to go pee. It's okay. Cats are evil. Of course they are. Let's see. Carson's taken first half math, English, science, art 2, P, social studies, band. I can't remember the other. So which math are you taking? Which English are you taking? Which science are you taking? Which social studies are you taking? It sounds like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you're taking 8 classes, how can they be double long? How can they be an hour or an hour 15 minutes? This is acceptable. Wow. Unless your school day is like my day. Yeah. Ooh, I know that last class is sarcasm. Kirsten, you're the best. Cats are not evil. I love them both. I really do. However, it's hard to leave a lot of food out for the doggy and go away for the weekend. But you can do that with a cat. And they come back and be like, "How are you, Ben?" Nobody was here to pat my head. But I still threw up. There you go. I sold one of these recently that was factory sealed. Yeah. Well, Carson, there you go. There you go. Hey, good morning, Adam NC. How are thee? Yeah. Wow. You should call me today. Let's get caught up. Lots of cool things have been happening down in Selma. Dogs are cool. I love it when I get to visit other people's doggies. I love doggies. Carson's got a little doggy. What's the name of your doggy? Opsa. I can't recall. So let's see how these look. Adam, I'm inspecting CDs. It's been a good season for buybacks. I don't think I can put that out, folks. He's adorable. He's adorable. Oh. Poor lady. Yeah. I'm surprised that. So, are you? Which math are you taking, Carson? What grade are you? Eighth? I can't recall. I love Fat Boy Slim, but not this one. Not that condition, rather. It seems very. I seem very stupid this morning. Hey, man, it's okay. Now's your chance to redeem yourself. Show us the best you can be. Yeah. Here's another Fat Boy Slim. Work has been really busy lately, so I haven't been able to join lately. Oh, well, another feeling. Yeah, this one's not pretty, but I do love some Fat Boy Slim. If you like Fat Boy Slim, also put number 1 in the chat. Oh, this is no. Oh, the soundtrack for 8 Mile. I did enjoy that movie. I didn't think I would, but I went to. This looks like snow. I've never seen one like that. They truly have worn this CD out. Will it play? Will it play, folks? Oh, Mike likes Fat Boy. Good Mike. I gotta hit the mute button real quick. Normal cook. Yeah. I had read that. Mike, I had read that. I gotta make sure I turn the volume down here. I don't want no Fat Boy. In a way, I like the Housemartins better than Fat Boy, but I definitely like Fat Boy. Let's see if this will play. Math is some advanced 2-year above thing. Wow. There you go. It's asking me if I want to import the disc. No, I don't want to import it. I just want to see if it plays. So I turn the volume down. Play, please. Da, 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 da. It's tracking. It's not going to play. Oh well. Hope it doesn't mess up my lens. Carson, does your school require a mask? TC, I think I probably know the answer to that. I think you're right. How hard is that to understand? I missed something. Yeah. How hard is that to understand? If you're asking about this, Carson, because I taught for years in the public school, Carson, so we had names like calculus, calculus 1, calculus 2, geometry, statistics. We just had names for classes and things like that. Art appreciation. Yeah. But we never had anything called Some Advanced 2. Yeah, we never had that one. Even though I didn't teach math, but I knew the smart teachers who did. They were really smart too. They were. Republico. I'm not familiar with them, but it's in nice condition. Yeah. Anyway. Oh. Elton John, The Big Picture. Oh, what did you teach, Mike? I taught elementary art. I taught some middle school, but I like elementary best. This is upper, and then of course I taught over there at university. Here's a Sheryl Crow. I took German. I took German to Ukendoken Rock and Rollin'. I got something to say, and then Der Kommissar. The only German I knew, Mike, was what I heard on the radio. Don't turn around. Oh, hey, this is isn't this the UK? I mean, the Australian cover? Or am I thinking something different? I used to have a poster hanging up here at the shop that showed the American covers and the Australian covers, so I always got them confused. This feels really nice. It's a nice paper, but it's not pretty. This is AC/DC Live. Yeah. The only foreign language my school taught was shorthand. Farm-centric town in Washington. Oh, very cool. Please don't fall. So I reached to grab the CD so I can inspect it, and it's not there. So I can't inspect that one. This is The Doors Absolutely Live. Absolutely. I don't know if I've heard this one before. It's dirty. Needs a bath. I think it's acceptable. That was acceptable. This is Queen's Greatest Hits. SM1. There you go. Yeah. I would love to watch some shorthand videos on YouTube. You look at the written shorthand, you're like, how in the world? This one's not acceptable. This is Guns N' Roses. Down. Live. It's missing a little tab. This is a 2-disc set. No, it's a single disc. Doesn't matter anyway. It's not beautiful. This would have been during, yeah. Okay. Oh, Aerosmith. Yeah. Well, Carson, I wish you well. I wish you well. I have a lot of customers that teach, and so yeah, some are in the classroom. This was not pretty. Some are remote, and there you go. But we saw what happened at our universities around here. This is Peter Frampton, Comes Alive. I love this record. I like to listen to it a couple times a year. It's not beautiful. Yeah. This is Foo Fighters. What's my favorite Sparks album? I've listened to a lot of Sparks records and it's never grabbed me, so I can't really say. I don't have any Sparks at home. Hey, Sean, good morning. Cheers. Oh yeah. How's today going to be, Sean? Yes, Foo Fighters. Wonderful band. I love listening to Steve Miller Band too. I don't have any Foo Fighters at home. You know that, and if we talk about it, the reason's always true. I like that song, but yeah, I'm not a Foo Fighter person. I think I could listen to Queens of the Stone Age a little more. This one's acceptable. I love some Steve Miller Band. Andrea Bocelli. I think he's a tenor. Hey, good morning. Hi, cheers, Johnny. Yeah. So, you guys may remember that Cajun Roots reseller, Johnny and I hit 500 about the same time. I think he beat me, and then we slowly have been growing almost at the same pace. I think I have 559 right now, and Johnny, what do you have? You're probably 565 or so. Anyway, we're pretty close. Absolutely. So they go. Isn't that interesting? And so, hey, we both do things that are very similar, but at the same time, I'm more of a brick and mortar that's relying upon online for income, and Johnny's been focusing on online for a long time without a brick and mortar. So plus he does a cooking show, and he'll teach you how to make really cool brownies. David Grohl. I have not, but I like some of the things that he does. My son loves Queens of the Stone. Oh, very cool. I didn't know that. I have to check it out. Absolutely, I will. I'm in here a little bit before I have to put things out. Head out to put things out in my antique booth and run a Labor Day sale. There you go. Are you at 5592? No way. That is awesome. It's crazy. Yeah. He's always welcome. Absolutely. Yeah, we'll probably do something crazy as we get closer to 600 together. Yeah. I was joking with him, and he was on another chat. He and I happened to be in the chat of another live video, and I was like, "You missed one ingredient on those brownies," and it was cool. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Wow, I've seen images of his antique booth setup. Yeah. I need a new stereo. There you go. But anyway, well, have fun at the setting up for the antique booth and running a Labor Day sale. Good for you. Yeah. It wasn't him that was blocked. Oh, Swamp Picker. Yeah. I ran into Swamp Picker on another channel Thursday, maybe, and we were chatting a little bit. And then, of course, I've spoken with Dan, who was also timed out and things like that. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, Swamp Picker. Why, Mike? Oh, he says he needs a new stereo, and he says, I should start a GoFundMe page. You do that. Yeah. If I had to go out and select new audio equipment, I wouldn't even know what to select. Chris Bati. I don't know him. But I'm going to have to listen to the David Grohl playing all instrumentals. I think it's called David Grohl Play. Yeah. I used to have a cat who helped me down in Selma, and he was a big Foo Fighters fan. And you gonna help? You gonna help Michael? Is that what you're gonna help Mike Sweeney Carson? Is that what you're saying? And anyway, he was awesome, but he was a operations manager for this big company, and I think he realized that time is ticking away, and he's got 2 younger children. And anyway, awesome cat. He adored Foo Fighters. I lived Foo Fighters through him. He would go to shows and send images at the show, and it was awesome. And it was awesome. So yeah. I hope this one's beautiful, folks. The Who, Then and Now. Yeah. Yeah. Darn it. Maybe they put it in here. Nope. They did not. Aw. Oh, well. Can't win them all. It's okay. Hey, take care, Mike. Yeah. I don't even know what to buy new. I would probably. Hey, Adam and C. The very best of Kiss. Not today. It's not beautiful at all. But what is the very best of Kiss? I got hooked on Foo Fighters after watching the documentary Back and Forth. Oh, cool. I knew about Foo Fighters from almost the day their record came out. If I'm going to listen to Guns N' Roses, it would be this, but I don't have one at home. Wow, acceptable. Oh yeah, he's going to his little honey hole, Carson. Absolutely, absolutely. Maybe B&W speakers I would get. No, I'll get Vonderstein. Uh-oh. So this is David Bowie. And then I go to pull it out. There's this disc. And then there's this disc. So let's see if I can figure out which one goes with which. So this is David Bowie, Black Tie, White Noise. Okay. Black Tie, White Noise. Won't be playing today on my CD player. It's not beautiful. Now let's take a look at this one. This is David Bowie, Earthling in the City. It says it's promo. That's not pretty either. So, but it does say it's a promo. It's got 6 songs on it. Little Wonder, 7 Years in Tibet. Yeah, I just don't recognize these songs. It's on Music Boulevard, World Service, AT&T. I think a lot of times people would write on there, these companies who would make unauthorized things would write promo or import, and just like it. Yeah. Cool, that's cool. I'm almost at the end of them right here. I'm going to finish these. Ooh. Lips is good. Just like yours. But what year is your speakers, Carson? Yours are 90s, I think, right? This is not beautiful. This is the Clash, the singles. Got a 10 o'clock appointment, which gives me a little bit of time to continue packaging, and then I can print labels here behind the counter while customers in here, then I can run them out there. And my postal carrier comes between 12:30 and 2:30, and so Brian Seltzer, Outcast, my baby got them. Carson, are your speakers 90s? This disc is pretty, but it's missing another disc. Yeah. So, as far as speakers, I have a pair of Energies at home that I love. I have a pair of Von der Steens here at the shop that I love in the back. I got behind me, there's a Cambridge Soundworks that I like a lot, but all of them are. And then I got a pair of Time Frame at home that I like a lot. This is Garbage. Michelle Branch, Best Math. I did not realize that Chris Rock had a CD. That's the plan. Hopefully soon, once I get some cash. Oh, this one's acceptable. But I never knew Chris Rock had a CD. Oh, I see. Yeah. Mel Gibson with the Braveheart. I'm glad that I got through these today. Good thing I asked people to bring in CDs that are complete with the case and all the printed material and that don't have marks on them. Oh, Randy Newman, not acceptable. And Frank Sinatra, reprise, The Very Good Years. It's stuck. I'll put it in the dishwasher. I'm listening on the yard sale Overton. But it's probably time for yard sale overtime. Cambridge Soundworks speakers are fantastic. I have a pair in the storage that gave top nuts for computer speakers. Oh, wow, that's cool. The ones I have behind me right here is the top of it. So it's on the floor. So around waist high, and they're cool. And they did have some good speakers. Does anybody remember the JBL sound sticks? They were clear and they were popular when Apple released the iMacs and all their see-through and colorful stuff. Exactly. No music yet? Well, that's cool. Keep your eyes open. You'll find other cool things too to buy. What kind of sound do you like, Sean? What kind of sound do you like? Yeah. And every speaker sounds different. Isn't that the beauty? Harry picked up some incredibly cool speakers from the 70s. Harry, what were they? Were they Sound Design or Emerson or something? Yeah. So, folks, I'll show you what I have. I have 3 stacks like this. I have 3 stacks that are this tall, and from here to here is on the floor. And so I have 3 of those that are not beautiful, and these are the ones that are beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And there's nothing here that's valuable. Poor Red. Red, she was asleep, curled up. She went, pew! Red. Poor kitty. Oh, you saw them. They were very cool looking. It was all cosmetics. Uh, there may have been horns in there, Carson, but I, I'm sure it was probably just looks. And may not even. It may have been just an optical or a disco look. Red. She is not intrigued at all with treats. So I can't shake a container of treats or anything. She's like, even if I say here, she'll walk away. Yeah. But anyway, did you? So Harry, we need to get caught up. Did you ever connect that turntable you picked up? You picked up a Technics turntable. You got a really cool radio that has a phono input. Um, yeah. Carson, I would not be surprised if it had one full range speaker in it, and there were some cool looking things in the 70s and 80s, folks, and that was it. They were cool looking. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, yeah. So my Vandies are two way. Actually, they have a inverted subwoofer. My time frame, but they have like 6 speakers in them. I think I can't recall. My energies are two way, and I tell you, folks, I love Infinity. Not every Infinity, but there's a lot of Infinity, especially if it's got that little tweeter that's got the 3 little things. What's that? A ribbon? Uh, yeah, yeah. But they look really cool, Carson. They really do. I like that look. Um, the plan is to get Klipsch Premier speakers, RP 5000F model. Hopefully, I can hunt them down once I'm free from the lockdown. You know, that Klipsch horn has been used since the 40s. Oh my gosh, that is a nice horn. It's very harsh, but it's nice. I don't think they're passive. I don't think they have the passive in it. That was real popular for a few years. I remember hearing people talk about it. I don't know if it's still. Do we still have those? I have one behind me. I'm gonna take a look at it, Carson. Oh, the Emmet speaker, EMIT, the Infinity Emmet, which I just took the cover off to look at. You okay, babe? And this is the QE, which I love the speaker. And I have some Infinities hanging in the other room. Run a cord through there, and they're old. They sound wonderful. I like them. And I have a lot of customers that have really cool audio equipment. But I think as far as an average, I think probably the stuff I have here is better than most of my customers have at home. And yeah, so there we go. But anyway, I just have just simple stuff that's picked up really cheap and was able to do repairs. I have that Yamaha there, and then I have my Crosley C6, and then I have my wonderful Technics cassette deck there, and then I'm on my iMac today, and I have it's Bluetooth, so I have a Bluetooth receiver connected to the Yamaha, and that way I can listen to YouTube and listen to online as well as iTunes. IRS-5 is crazy expensive, crazy hard to find, and crazy good. IRS-5. I picked up a pair of Effeter R1280T speakers on the recommendation of friends. They'll fit nice in my limited space. Hope I can get them set up this weekend. Oh, that'd be cool. You're working on setting up your music space. That's awesome. That is totally cool. Yeah. And crazy huge. So one of my customers upgraded. I mean, there's a shop on the other side of town, and they have new stuff and BMW and Macintosh and on and on and on. They might have a VPI Scout, and they have some other turntables there. But they also, a lot of their business is installing home audio or home theater. And they work out these. Yes, that was a crazy noise. She said she didn't like it. I don't blame her. I didn't like it either. I got to pick all these up, baby child. I'm just glad that they're the ones that are not in beautiful condition. And so they also do these things where you buy a set of expensive speakers, and there might be $3,000, $4,000, $6,000, $10,000 plus, and they will bring them to your house and install them. And one of my customers is doing an upgrade, so he's trading his old speakers in for new ones, and so which is great. That's a good size, yeah. And he says, I think they're going to be delivered next week, and I've had one customer talks about how it takes several people to move his speakers. His speaker, maybe two people pick up one speaker to move it. And I said, well, when they're that heavy, is it hard? I'm going to move it an inch to the left to see if the sound's better. He's like, the way my room is, it's just the area that I have to place them is where they're going to go. And that's going to be what it is. But, there's a lot of people that spend time moving speakers around, moving them an inch and stuff like that. I just kind of follow the rule of keep them away from the wall, 6 inches, 8 inches, 10 inches plus, and keep them away from a corner wall. But sometimes you just don't have that luxury, and bookshelf speakers are bookshelf speakers for a reason. And the Infinities I have over there on that side are on a shelf, and the shelf's probably this tall, and they're up there. But yeah, they weigh 1.2 tons. How much is a ton these days, Carson? If Edward was here, would say, how much does a ton weigh in Texas? Tweeters are on the back, tweeters on the front, tweeters in the middle. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's kind of like those Bose speakers. Wurfertals, yeah. And it's kind of like those Bose speakers. And you pull the cover off, and direct reflecting and all this and all that, and Bose sound good. Until you put them beside another speaker, then you're like, But every speaker sounds different. That's what I was thinking. There's no way those speakers could. There's no way your house could support that. I mean, it's more than a waterbed, isn't it? But anyway, does my car even weigh a ton? Carson, does my car weigh a ton? I don't even think my car weighs a ton, Carson. Could you imagine lifting my car and sliding over an inch to see if it's going to sound better? Wow. Yeah, I don't even think my car weighs a ton. I have to look it up. Might weigh a ton when I get in it, but sitting on its own, I don't think it weighs a ton. Yeah, that's interesting. Folks, I got a customer coming in 16 minutes, so I'm going to try to get a few things packaged so I can sit here and do some work while they're over there shopping. And I'm fully masked. So there we go. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Carson, if we didn't like you, we wouldn't pick on you. And I shouldn't pick on you as much. But There we go, folks. Wow. And who makes these heavy speakers you refer to? Are they Klipsch also? You know, there's so many good speakers, and sometimes you'll see a speaker and with a name on it, you're like, what is this? And it's just, you have to listen to it, folks, to see how it sounds. And everything sounds different with amplification, bi-amping. There's just so many things. At the end of the day, folks, find something that you're happy with and you can listen to music. Enjoy the music you listen to. You're going to choke me, aren't you? No, it's just an expression. Nah, I couldn't. Well, maybe a common housefly, but I couldn't harm anything. Yeah. Yeah, so listen to the music, enjoy it. Enjoy it with what you have and be happy with what you have until you can get something else or something better. Or if I never get anything else for the rest of my life, I'll be okay. Yeah. Wait, what? Wait, what, wait? Yeah, so there you go. Carson, you have stuff that a lot of my customers don't even have, you know, as far as the journey. So there you go. I'm going to spin my Joe Jackson next, and then I gave that Elton John Goodbye Yellow Brick Road MoFi a spin yesterday in Wake Forest, and I listened to it on 2 different sound systems, and I just don't think that was a winner for MoFi. Sorry, Bob, I put that on eBay. I think that my original CD sounds much warmer and maybe a little more dynamic, but it seems like the mids were boosted and but you know, I can take my 10-band EQ and I can do a lot of adjustments myself if I sit down based on one thing. But anyway, I'm out of here, folks. Have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow. Be cool, stay cool, listen to records, listen to music, and take care. Be safe out there, folks.